you doing, everyone? This is Reverend Jess Foglesong from touchedbygodchurch.com, and we're online. And the subject today is called Killing of the Innocent. It was a day off, and I decided to take a drive in my Jeep and soon found myself stopping at an animal auction bidding station. I had driven by it many times after work and had always wondered what went on there. On that day, they were auctioning off lambs and calves. When I got there, they had just unloaded a truck of young calves. They had simply pushed them off the truck, and two of the calves were probably too weak for the trip and became injured and died. Their carcasses lay on the ground to the rear of the truck. I gazed at those two poor, unfortunate, innocent little guys and thought, my God, what a cruel way to die. They didn't have a chance in the world to grow up to be adults and enjoy running and frolicking through the fields and meadowlands. I felt this deep pain and sorrow. Those thoughts have stayed with me all these years. And as I think of a calf or a lamb, I think of how gentle and cuddly they are. I think of how innocent and free they are, although how helpless they can be. And at the time, how energetic and vibrant they are, full of spirit and enthusiasm. I have always contemplated why we eat lamb or veal. It has become a favorite for many throughout the world. In today's modern societies, lambs and calves are carefully managed, groomed for their tenderness and succulence in fine restaurants and on your dinner table. Like like veal, calves, are youngsters never allowed to grow or mature. They are raised to a certain age and then killed, butchered for public consumption. Sad in every respect, they are innocent victims, reminding us of the ultimate sacrifice of the innocent human child in the womb by legalized practice of abortion. Totally abhorrent in God's eyes. This concern and subject is covered in extensively in another message. So take a look for that, all right? Now, the killing of the innocent, whether it is lamb, calf, or a human child, is an illustration of the biblical sacrificial lamb and Jewish ceremonial history. Now, by law, Jewish ancient ritual, if someone committed a sin, they could be forgiven through the offering of the pouring out of blood of an unblemished lamb, a sacrificial lamb. Ancient temple sacrifices in which a lamb was slain during Passover. The blood was sprinkled along the door, symbolizing protection from the angel of death. And the whole lamb was eaten. Now, in the New Testament, Jesus himself becomes the true innocent lamb and takes on the role as a sacrificial lamb, unblemished. And he takes on this role to atone the sins of mankind. He becomes the Lamb of God. Jewish history of sacrificing lamb was an illustration of the future Messiah sacrificing himself as a ransom for sinful mankind. Now, till this day, I will not eat lamb or veal. Thoughts of slaughtering such young, beautiful, innocent little animals make me wonder, why? The true sacrificial lamb has been offered in Jesus the Christ. It is finished. No more sacrifices are needed. The bounty, the price has been paid. Humanity has been redeemed. But more importantly, the name and character of his Father, our Father, has been vindicated. The verdict is in. Satan has been found guilty. And God, through his Son, the Christ, is cleared of all charges instigated by the devil. So, we as human beings do not need to perform this ritual anymore. Perhaps we can spare the lamb, or any innocent animal, or unborn human child of God. It is finished. It is finished. The blood of Christ has been spilled and sprinkled. The ransom has been paid. You and I are free. Free from the slavery. Free from the grips of the Prince of Darkness. No more slaves of evil. No more slaves of Satan. We'll stop right there, and we'll continue on with many more lessons. Stop in and on touchedbygodchurch.com online, and I also post many of these messages on Facebook on Touched by God Church World Ministry. So take a look at that, and we'll continue on next time. God's blessing is for you and yours today.